And Nicole Turner, aka the detox strategist, says that a relationship detox can help you rid yourself of emotional toxins, and she's here with the 7 ways to help you detox your relationship and really know when to let go.
Absolutely, because being in a toxic relationship affects you mentally and emotionally, and it spills over to multiple areas in your life, and it has a great impact on your health as well. Yes, because we're always quick to blame the other person, but we also have to assess where we are in our own issues and our flaws, and is there something that we're doing to contribute to the toxicity in a relationship. You haven't addressed your own personal inner toxin, it will cause your relationship to be combative, lack of communication, and a list of other things that will go on in a relationship that are very negative.
Okay, so I like this.
They should. And of course, no relationship is without issues.
Right.
It's how you handle those issues. But it always feels like a tug of war, like you're constantly fighting and going at it with each other. That's drama, and that's not healthy.
Okay. Is the relationship bringing out the worst in you?
See, a relationship is supposed to enhance your life and make it better. But if you find that you're having behavior that's really not appropriate, it's angry, it sometimes can be mean or evil.
Jealous?
Jealousy.
Maybe you weren't jealous before?
Right. That means there are things in a relationship that are just not working. If it's bringing out the worst and not the best in you, that's an unhealthy relationship.
All right, and then finally on day 7, do you feel like you're in a competitive environment or in a competitive relationship?
The only time you really should be competing in a relationship is if you're playing board games or going rock climbing or your sports team or competing against each other, but you should never feel like you're competing against your mate. You should work together as a team, collaborative. It should never feel like it's a competition between you and the person you're in a relationship with.
That's really good advice. So after you get to the end of this week, the full 7 days, what would be your advice if if it's about a 50-50 on some of the things are negative, some of the things are positive, what would you say?
So if it's about a 50-50, that relationship has a chance of moving forward. But if the majority is on the negative side, then it's really probably time for you to go.
Cut your losses and
move on.
My next guest is a detox specialist. Nicole Turner says men are rational, women are emotional. All right, let's get right to it. So explain that, rational and emotional, Nicole.
Well, men tend to speak more from logic and women speak more from their emotions.
Very true.
Which plays a role in the disconnect with the communication. So one of the ways is to really understand how women are speaking to you. And guys, sometimes they don't get what we're trying to say. So for example, if we're coming home from work and we're venting about something that happened at work or venting about something that happened with our girlfriends, we really just want you to listen. But guys sometimes go into, how do you want me to solve your problem mode? And we don't really need you to solve the problem. We just want to be able to share what's going on.
Well, why don't y'all start with, look, just listen.
Well, how about you just listen to what we're saying? Why do we have to say, just listen? Well, sometimes when we're coming to you with the idea, we're processing through it as we're talking. We don't necessarily want you to intervene and do something.
What better time to spring clean our stress than right now? Detox strategist and author Nicole Turner joins us now with the tips to do just that.
Yeah, because so many people are stressed, but they have no idea why they are stressed. What's the root cause of their stress? They think it's one thing, but it really could be something else. So identifying what your real cause of stress is the first step in de-stressing. So once you've identified the cause of the stress, then what's preventing you from addressing that? So let's say, for example, for some people, it's relationships is the cause of the stress. So what is it in your relationship that's preventing you from addressing that stressor? Are you afraid to have a conversation with your mate because you think it may be heated? Or is it a coworker situation? You don't want your work environment to be one that's explosive. So once you identify the cause, then identify what's preventing you from addressing that cause.
Okay.
Yes, we all like to be connected to our family, friends, and even strangers. But what we find on social media is that so many people are posting what they want you to see about their lives, and it may make you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm less than, and I'm not performing at the same level, or I don't have those things that other people have. And it's leading you to feel depressed or stressed because you're comparing your life to other people. So take that social media offline. Go to a park, do something fun, hang around people, read a book. Because oftentimes it's the stuff that we tell ourselves that's causing us to feel stressful. The things we worry about that never happen, the self-image issues, the self-esteem issues, whatever it is that we're constantly telling ourselves, we're preparing for the bad that never happens. So you need to transition from negative thinking to positive thinking. Replace, they say we have about 60,000 thoughts a day. Ooh. And a number, 80% of those are negative. If you can just start by changing 10% of those to positive thinking, it'll shift. Gratitude is so important. There's so many things that we have to be grateful for. If we just think about all the things, just waking up today.
Right.
You know,
we overlook all of that.
Yes, and once you shift your thinking to being an attitude of gratitude, you begin to be less stressed because you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Right.
I really have some great things going on in my life.
Right.
Yeah, because we didn't get to that place overnight. So we tend to live in a microwave mentality where we want change to happen very quickly. But if you're stressed, you probably didn't get to stress quickly. So don't beat yourself up if it takes you a while to come through the de-stress and emotional detoxing process, because with everything in life, it is a process.
Detox strategist and author Nicole Turner is here to explain this. And let me just say, Nicole, I'm sold.
Well, it's really good for reducing stress, for one. The sounds of the water is very soothing. It gives you those, as we said, those feel-good hormones in your body, and it's just very relaxing. It takes you to a different place. It allows you to just zone out, get rid of your worries and those things that have been stressing you. It's very therapeutic. Even if you're not physically at the beach, but just the sound of water itself, it triggers something in your brain and your creative juices start to flow, and you have some of your best thoughts and your best ideas from the sound of water.
I see here it also says that it helps you sleep, the sound of water.
Yes, because the sound of water takes away, it's a non-threatening sound, and so it filters out those threatening sounds that you may hear. So if you have your sound machine going or your app going, you hear the sound of water, it removes those threatening sounds that you may hear, and it puts you in more of a sedative state.
Do we have a time regulation? Because I can stay at the beach forever.
Well, you know, I wouldn't say for health reasons, skincare in the sun too long, especially if you don't have your sunscreen, there's too much beach. But as long as it's not impacting, you don't have things that you need to take care of, no, I wouldn't say there's too much time spent at the beach, because it's really giving you that mental escape from the rest of the world. And we all need that, because we're always like, go, go, go.
Yes, we are.
And you need to take that time away to just relax and be one with nature. Nature is just so beautiful. They can find me on detoxstrategist.com. All of my social media information is there. My books information is there. And if you want to book me, that's there as well.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.